Alright, helps if I turn on the microphone. What is up, everybody? I'm Existential Turtle on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer, and I like to play video games and talk about stuff. So I like to stream and then just talk about anything that kind of comes up, preferably with people. But I'll talk to myself. I don't care. So I was going to play more Mass Effect today, but looking at my work schedule for tomorrow, I realized I wasn't going to really have a lot of time to, because I think I'm at the point where I'm about to finish the game. So I opted not to do that today because of work, because I have to be up early tomorrow. So I was gonna play Subnautica, and I was gonna load into one of the hardcore like playthroughs where you can only die once, and then that's it. Your character's done. But and for like the last hour, I've tried to make that happen. But for some reason, my data is not syncing on the Xbox for Subnautica, so I can't load into anything. And I've been trying to fix it because I was going to start my stream about an hour ago. And yeah, I've just been trying to get it to sync up. It keeps freezing at 72%, which is so frustrating because it takes a while to get to 72%. So upon that failure, I opted to just head over to Destiny 2 for a short bit. So yeah, I'll do a little bit more casual Destiny 2, and then tomorrow I'll go back to Mass Effect. And the odds are I'll be beating Mass Effect 3 tomorrow because I think I'm on the final part of the mission. So I'm pretty sure I just have to go to Earth and just save the day and be a big giant hero. So yeah, let's head over to Destiny 2. Now I'm on the tower right now and ready to do awesome and cool things. I just actually have to do those things. Okay. Get everything up and running. Everything looks good so far. Audio looks good. Recording looks good. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to play Subnautica tonight, and it just wasn't in the cards, no matter how hard I tried to make that happen. So yeah, we'll just have to do some more casual Destiny. I don't want Destiny to always be the go-to casual game for me, because there's so many other games I have that I would love to play. Subnautica being one of them, one of many. Um, but it's just circumstances keep leading me to back to Destiny because it's just so. For all of its flaws, Destiny loads up without any problems, without any issues. You know, Subnautica on the Xbox. I mean, I've never had a problem with it in the past, but the last like 3 times I've tried to start up a game so I could start streaming this, Subnautica, it just doesn't work anymore. Like I don't know why. It just doesn't work. All right, odds are I won't get those. I don't think I'm going to bank 65 motes in one match. But it's not impossible. Alright, so I'm just grabbing bounties right now in the tower. Nothing special. If I'm going to be playing Destiny, I'm going to grab some bounties. And I'm going to have to look into the... I'm going to have to look into the whole Subnautica issue. I might have to just completely uninstall and reinstall the game. Which is annoying, but not difficult.
One of our
I might even,
returns.
I don't know, maybe my save files got corrupted? I don't think that's the case, because the game's not even recognizing that the save files exist. It's not recognizing that, like, it's not even loading.
Careful with that.
So I don't know. I'm going to try, because I want to stream that game, because I adore that game.
Even
But
steel needs
things
shards.
just seem to be not working out in that regard. Alright, Zavala, give me your bounties.
Got it.
And yeah, today will be a short stream, unfortunately. Well, shorter than normal for me. So, a couple hours, maybe a little less. I'm gonna play it by ear and see how things go. But I can't go late like I've been doing a lot lately because it's starting to kick my butt, getting less and less sleep all the time. It takes its toll over the course of time. And earlier today, I could barely keep my eyes open, which was not good. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go down at an appropriate time for my work, and then I'll come back and hopefully be really refreshed and ready to kick butt tomorrow. Because we gotta save the universe in Mass Effect. Come on. Come on. Okay. Complete a Gambit match. I'm going to be doing one of those.
Jealous.
finished working on that.
Alright, I doubt I'll get those ones, because I don't think I'm going to go into the haunted forest. But yeah, it's not impossible. I think that's all the bounties? I think. Alright, so... a good thing to do is just knock Gambit out. Not that Gambit's hard, and I enjoy Gambit, but let's just knock it out because I'm not necessarily in the mood for Gambit. But I want that powerful gear milestone. And it only requires me to complete one match. So that's not too bad. No, that is definitely not too bad at all. Alright, so I gotta change out my weapons to something I could actually fight with. Which is honestly the bow. And the shotgun is just good for everything. And I'll leave that on. I don't have much experience with linear fusion rifles, so that might actually be fun. Maybe. Maybe not. Only time will tell. Alright, so I need to complete a Gambit match wearing a Mask of the Lost. So let's do that. Lowers my light level quite a bit. Let's see. I'm at 7 of 15. That's not terrible. Although I don't know when the Festival of the Lost is ending. It might go on for another week, or it might end it this week. I would love to finish up one more Festival of the Lost bounty. Like the big bounty. But that would actually require me to do all of these. I want to focus on powerful gear milestones, because I want to level up my character. Like, my goal is to get to 550. And when I'm not wearing a mask, and I'm wearing my good gear, I'm at 543. So I'm getting pretty close to 550. Because that'll make me a good light level to tackle the Dreaming Cities public event. Which, minimum light level requirement, I think, is 550. It's less important to go in at, at 550 when you have a fire team to back you up. But my friends have stopped playing Destiny, so I don't have a fire team to back me up. So I want to be the appropriate light level before I hop into that. But apparently, the Dreaming City, that's the only way, that big public event is the only way to unlock the other subclasses that were released with the Forsaken DLC. And I would love to get those. So, once I get to 550, I'll probably start heading more to the Dreaming City. That's not going to happen today, obviously. But, yeah, I'd love to go to the Dreaming City and start to see if I can unlock some of those other supers for my Gunslinger and my Night Stalker. I want to say they have, like, exploding daggers or something. Like, some kind of exploding super daggers. I've been killed by them plenty in the Crucible, but I don't really know specifically like what their new subclasses do. Because the Blade Dancer, or whatever I'm called, the Arc Strider one, the one I'm currently using, it has an amazing new melee ability combined with the ability to block incoming fire when your super's active. Both of which are actually really cool. But other than that, pretty much the subclasses have stayed almost identical. So I'm curious what changes Gunslinger and Night Stalker would have gotten. Hopefully I'll find out in a couple of weeks. Maybe. Alright, Gambit. Let's do this.
Alright.
It's not my goal to win, but I want to do good.
Let's see what we've got. Scorn approaching.
I would love to do good. Scorn. Oh, this is the new enemies, right. The creepy bondage slave fallen.
You'd think we'd have run out of Scorn by now.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I love Dominus Gall with a fake pair of glasses and a fake mustache.
Get ready for a
Alright.
firefight, brother, and drop those moats in the bank.
Drop those moats like it's hot.
At the base.
Alright, so they're heading over there. So if I use my melee ability right away, I might be able to pop a few dudes just right there. Oh! Yeah, that worked. Oh, you're a human. Headshots. Oh, I'm gonna die. I keep running. Oh, you coward. Get back here. Ah, what? Okay, there we go. Give me your moat. Alright, I only need 6 more to drop a heavy. So let's go get 6 more. No cliff, right? Okay, good. Story of my life, I jump right off a cliff. Terrible grenade throw, by the way. Oh, hey, but I still tagged somebody. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Oop. Okay, one more. I just need one more. I got it. Maximum blockage. Let's go send a giant blocker.
Hostiles inbound at steps.
Alright, there we go.
Taking over
Large
to the other
blocker.
side. You're a horrible person.
Oh, and we got another large blocker coming in. That's awesome.
Portals up. Go take them out.
So they just got 2 ogres dropped in at their side of the field. That is gonna be rough. Alright, let's go deposit this. Because, Theoden! Greetings, Theoden. How are you doing today?
Hostiles incoming at the base.
Uh-oh. There we go. There, send them a blocker.
Medium blocker outbound.
You having a good day, Theoden? Alright, so now I just need to send a small blocker and I'll finish a bounty. Just overall weird day. I'm sorry to hear that. Weird doesn't necessarily mean bad, so hopefully it was weird in a good way? Maybe? Oh, I'm gonna die. Gotta keep running. I'm gonna... Huh. Weird is always weird. Moats? Not seeing any moats.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
Cool. Well, again, hopefully your day picks up. Like maybe it'll be less weird and more
Allies headed
awesome.
to the other side.
Oh, I see him. Run away. Wow. Wow, that's awesome.
Invaders off the field. Your invader's dead. Sending them back.
Alright, I just need 5 more moats.
Portals up. Allies headed to the other side. Incoming wave at the drill.
Oh, I'm so far away. Oh, I'm never going to make it to utilize any more of my super. If I get even one more kill, I'll be astonished. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, I'm going to go deposit these.
Your invader's back. 1 kill.
There we go, finished a bounty.
Sending small blocker.
Woke up at 1 a.m. after 4 hours of sleep, but somehow pretty fresh and rested. Tried to go back to sleep, but after 1 hour just stayed awake. That's not so weird. That's actually very common for me, because I wake up at 1 a.m. a lot of days for work, and even on my days off, I tend to wake up at 1 a.m. It's very common, and even when I'm tired and I can barely keep my eyes open, I still can't fall back asleep. So, to me, that's actually pretty normal. But I'm sorry if that sucked.
Almost there.
But that's
Build
very
the bank,
common for
summon
me.
a primeval. Hostiles incoming at the base.
Of course. That makes sense. There we go, Primeval.
Sending small block. Invader incoming.
Of course there's an invader incoming. Got him. I somehow knew he'd be up there. Ow. That's alright. That's alright. Opti! Welcome to the stream, Opti.
Invader on the field. Careful.
How's your day been going, Opti? I'm hearing the answer of weird a lot today, so how's your day been going? And dragon! I can't roll my tongue today. What the hell? There we go. Dragon! I like to say it like that. I will hold you, caress you, sign you a lullaby until you fall asleep. Hashtag not creepy at all. Yeah. Theoden, well said. Didn't suck, just weird. Waking up at an unusual hour and rested after only... That's happened to me a few times. There was one time I got like 1 hour of sleep in 42 hours or so. And for some reason, like, I wasn't even remotely tired. Not even slightly.
Your allies invading the other side.
Ah, why wouldn't my weapon fire? I can't roll my tongue at all. It's fun. It's fun, especially when you order like Mexican food. I'll have a carnita. Some carne asada.
Off the field. You're behind. Portal is primed. Lock and load.
Bro, I'm in Miami. Miami, Florida. That's right. You were heading to Florida. I remember that.
Allies headed to the other side.
Oh, wow. We are not going to win this. I should not be wasting my heavy ammo.
Opposing team defeats.
There we go.
Prime.
So, Dragon, I mentioned this at the beginning of my stream, but I'll just tell you because you just hopped in. So I was going to start my stream at like 2:20, but I was going to play Subnautica, and I spent an hour just trying to get the damn game to load. But for some reason, my Xbox One isn't syncing my Subnautica data. So it just refused to load the game. Like I literally, I let it go for an hour and it got to 72% and then it just froze. And I'm like, this is stupid. So that I was gonna play Subnautica today because I don't really. I'm gonna play Mass Effect tomorrow and I'm probably gonna beat Mass Effect. But that's why I don't want to play Mass Effect today because I don't know if I have time to beat it. But I'm so close to the end that I feel like if I can do a full stream, I can knock out the whole game in one sitting. So I'm going to do Mass Effect tomorrow, and I'm going to hopefully finish the game. So I was going to play Subnautica today because it's a super casual, fun game. And yeah, it just wouldn't load, and I'm really heartbroken about that. That's a rip, no, my school day. Oh, that's right, that is your school day. You do the fun stuff in my school days. Okay, maybe I'll do my best to try to get Subnautica working again then. Like, because you would really appreciate the end of Mass Effect. I was planning on wearing my my N7 shirt, and I was like gonna go full like shepherd on everybody, and yeah, okay, maybe I'll postpone my Mass Effect play by one day, and I'll see if I can try to get Subnautica working early on in the day. Because I really want to play Subnautica on stream. Like, I super want to play Subnautica on stream. And I don't know why my Xbox is having trouble loading it, because I've never had trouble loading Subnautica before. Like, I've never had this issue. At least not with this game. I've had this issue with plenty of other games. Uh-oh. Headshot! Jerkface. You have failed this solar system.
Hostiles incoming at the base.
At the base? Oh, but I love the base. Because the base makes the bass drop. in my heart. I'm missing some messages. I can see that, but let me just deposit these motes real quick. I just need to collect 2 more, and I can make a full deposit. 1 more. Cool, I'm glad they're grabbing them all. There we go. That's all I needed was 1 more. And then I'll catch up on chat.
Portal's ready.
I think he just deposited 15, and then I just deposited 15. That poor other team.
Hostiles inbound at steps. Your allies invading the other
All right.
side.
Damn, I would love those. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm super far behind. Hey, no, don't do that because of me. Well, I'll play it by ear. I have headphones. Lemon Whiskers! Oh, how are you doing, Lemon? It's always nice when you stop by. How's your day been going, Lemon? I can skip art because I'm done with my drawing, and all we're doing tomorrow is drawing the same thing. That's art. You have to draw the same thing like 30,000 times over. Punch. I'm re-downloading for Far Cry Primal. I actually never played Far Cry Primal. Opti, I played every other Far Cry game, including the arcade games where you're being voiced by Michael Biehn from 1980s fame, like Terminator and Aliens. But I never played Far Cry Primal. Never got around to it. My buddy, I watched him play it, and it looked like he was having a blast. I just never got around to it. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Invaders off the field. Hostiles
Nothing to do today,
incoming at
so
the base.
I'm catching up on homework and laundry. Nice! Good casual day. Those are my kind of days, Lemon. Got him. Oh! I vaporized them up the butt. Let's see if I can do that again. Oh, run away! There's no shame in it. Got you. What? Is there another taken? Yep. Yeah, there is. Got him. Deposit. The big haul. Let's see. I'm chilling today too. Dragon, like I said, best kind of day is the day you can chill. I unfortunately have not had that chill of a day. I got home from work like not too long before I started prepping my Subnautica stream, and that collapsed. And then I just spent like an hour trying to get the Subnautica stream to even work. Which just feels like a waste of an hour because ultimately I didn't end up getting it to work. So that really especially sucked.
Your invaders dead.
That guy didn't want to die.
Sending them back.
Ooh, we have 69 points. Nobody get any more points. Please, nobody get any more points. If I'm gonna die at 69.
Opposing team summoned a
Don't ask me why.
If
It's
they
just
kill it,
the
they
reality.
win. Portal's up. Get those motes to the bank. It's time for a prime evil. Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Oh, there's an invader.
Allies headed to the other side.
That's cool. So I'm never gonna deposit my motes
Got
because there's an
enough
invader.
prime evil. Bank those motes.
Yep, there he is. Yeah, see? I'm too scared to stream again for the sake of my PlayStation. Lemon, I do know, I understand what you're saying.
Invaders dead.
Like, I do understand what you're
Sending
saying.
them back.
Like, after a big issue, like a big technical issue with, like, something you really love to use, it's always worrisome to go back to it and to see if it'll crash and burn or not. I haven't played anything on it yet. I've been streaming Netflix to see if it performs well, and everything's fine so far, so we'll see. Can't even stream with my bandwidth. Yeah, Dragon's been having some serious problems with streaming, Lemon. Like, she drops more frames than I drop sick beats. And I drop a lot of sick beats. Boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. See? Sick beats.
You're close.
So yeah,
To the
that
bank,
sucks.
you get a prime evil.
But also, thank you, Lemon, for being yet another... Most people make fun of me for streaming like Netflix and Hulu through my Xbox, but because they all have smart TVs that do it for them. But I love streaming my stuff through my Xbox. So like you do it on your
Get those motes to
PS4,
the bank.
and that makes me feel
It's
better.
time for a prime evil.
0 beats.
Portals up.
Hey.
Your
Like
allies
0
invading the other
beats.
side.
Hey, Dragon. That's hurtful.
All right.
That's
you
hurtful,
can still
Dragon.
win this. Burn that prime evil to the ground. Prime evil compromise.
It's like you just
Focus your fire.
pulled that Pikachu and just shot him right in front of me. And it's just like, oh, that stings. Why you do this? Alright, so we're gonna lose the match probably, but I might as well pop my super and see if I can make magic happen. Where the hell is the Primeval? There he is. Yeah, I'm gonna die before I can pop my super, so that's awesome. Alright, let's try this. Let's make the base drop. Ah! I'm gonna hit him with everything. Pikachu!
Base in cover. Portals ready.
Ah, we got you!
Headed to the other
Yes!
side. Prime evil's dead.
Eat me, enemy team. That is such a cute... Is that Pikachu Libre? That looks like the Pikachu Libre, the Luchador Pikachu.
Teams are tied. Bet big and go for
I was so happy when I finally got the Luchador Pikachu in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't know if you ever played Pokemon Sun and
Alright,
Moon,
hold on to
Dragon,
something.
but I'm pretty sure that's the game where you can get the
Back at
Pikachu.
it.
It's
Close
either Sun
this
and Moon
up
or
and
X and
we'll
Y
dig
or
it a
something,
loop.
but or maybe it's Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. There's so many
Hostiles
games.
incoming.
But
At
like
the base.
whatever one you could get Pikachu, like the Luchador Pikachu, I was so happy when I got that one. It looks like Slade. Like Slade Wilson? Slade. You talking about Deathstroke? And also, if you are, I'm so proud of you for dropping a DC reference. Yeah, I have a... And yes, I'm talking about Deathstroke. Dragon, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Not enough people throw out DC comic references anymore. So thank you. Marvel is so powerful nowadays that people have forgotten about DC. Lame. And I'm a DC guy at heart, even though the Marvel movies are better.
Incoming wave at the drill.
Teen Titans, yes. And I've been watching a lot of the new live action show, Titans. And so I'm like all about the Titans right now. Granted, they don't have Deathstroke yet. But, you know, they got Beast Boy, Starfire, Raven, and Robin.
High value target identified. Get him.
And so far, the show is pretty good. I'm really liking it so far.
You just dropped
I still
the
need to
taken on
see
the other
Venom.
side.
I loved
Hope
Venom.
you're proud.
A lot of people hated Venom. I enjoyed it. Venom is one of the comic book characters I actually don't know that much about. So if they did anything like that would offend comic book nerds, like I didn't notice. Boom! Give me these motes. Ah! Slalom. Slalom. Okay. I got out. Blam!
Small blocker outbound. Portals
And
ready.
that and other things. What other things? Zigzag. Yeah, zigzag. I was totally zigzagging. I say slalom because of all my skiing history, but zigzag's the same thing. Slalom. Slalom.
Your allies invading the other side.
Oh boy, I'm gonna die. What the hell is hitting me?
Hostiles inbound at
Oh.
stance.
What other things do you need to see, Dragon? I can't think of really anything else in theaters right now. Let's see. There's
Your
Venom.
invaders back.
But I've
They
already seen
killed
Venom.
4 guards. You want to
Uh,
be a bad guy? That's
I'm drawing a blank if there's anything else awesome in theaters right now. Bob and weave. Yeah, good bob and weave. I don't know, slalom has always been close to my heart for some reason. It's because I skied so much as a kid. Well, skied and snowboarded. I didn't just ski. Like, I actually really like both of them. And other things like Ant-Man and Wasp. Yeah, but Ant-Man and Wasp isn't in theaters anymore. That's out on Blu-ray and DVD. So give it a tiny bit of time, Dragon, and that'll be on Netflix before you know it. Because Marvel still has that deal where they're putting all their crap on Netflix. I think that deal expires after Infinity War. So Infinity War will probably be the last Marvel movie that goes... Well, Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp will be the last ones that go on
High-value targets running.
Netflix.
Get him.
Unless they can work out a new deal with Disney. Which will bum me out, because I really like being able to watch them on
High-value
Netflix.
targets skip town. Get the next one.
I know, I'm
Small
waiting.
block to the other side.
Personal opinion, Dragon, I really did enjoy Ant-Man and the Wasp. I thought it was a very fun movie. It didn't tie in that heavily with Infinity War, so you probably won't hate that much that happens, but you will hate some things that happen. But it does tie into Infinity War. It's just not like... It's telling its own story, and then, like, you know, after that story, there's a tie-in.
At the base.
But it tells its own little fun, like, adventure. And I think it's better than the first Ant-Man, which I really liked the first Ant-Man. I'm all caught up in Marvel, but I'm so behind on Star Wars. You haven't seen Last Jedi? Oh, alright. I'd be curious to hear your opinion, Lemon, because Last Jedi was one of the most divisive Star Wars movies ever made. Like, yeah, people either loved it or hated it. I enjoyed it. Did they do a bunch of things that I was hoping they would do? Not really. But, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah. I'm cool with the movie we got. I really like what they did with Luke Skywalker, actually. They made him very realistic in terms of how he grew up into an old man. They made it very realistic. Or the one before. Oh, you never saw... You didn't see The Force Awakens? Either? No, I liked how they went realistic with... I actually liked how they went a little realistic with Last Jedi. Like, you know, how Luke grew up and he's just kind of like a bitter old piece of shit. I love that. That's so realistic.
Portals up. Go take them out.
I appreciate realism in storytelling. And they still have the good fantasy elements.
Almost. Bang and get that primeval out there.
Oh, crap. I need to run. I need to run until the enemy invader is gone.
Hostiles income at the base.
I feel like I'm the only... Ah, okay, cool, because I wasn't paying attention.
Invaders
That's awesome.
out. You'll get them next time.
That makes me happy. I feel like I'm the only one who thinks that franchise just needs to die, you know? I haven't seen Force Awakens. I saw Solo, though. Yeah, I just watched Solo again today, when I was at work. Like, I was on lunch, and I finished up Solo. I didn't watch the whole movie on lunch, because there's not enough time, but I watched the last bit, because I hadn't seen it in a while. And I thought Rogue One was fantastic. I agree with Dragon. Like, Rogue One was amazing.
Embrace the darkness. Take out
Like,
those
Rogue One was
guardians.
really surprisingly heartfelt.
That's one.
Two.
Two down. Reload.
I got him!
Try
I got him!
I'm
Haha.
bringing you back. Three down.
K2SO best droid. Yeah, I can agree with you right there. K2 was amazing. I also really like the droid. I like T3 in Solo. The droid that was constantly screaming, you know, liberation for robots. Like, I love that droid. But K2 was better. K2 was voiced by Wash from Firefly,
Allies headed to the other
which
side.
I think is pretty awesome. I'm not personally one of the people that thinks the Star Wars franchise needs to die, Lemon, but I do understand what you're saying. Like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I can admit that, yes, they are sort of... The franchise is sort of hitting a little bit of fatigue. Which I'll keep watching even if they completely run out of ideas. Like, if they gave us a Chewbacca Solo movie where there's, like, no dialogue and it's just Chewbacca going for, like, 14 hours, I'd probably watch that movie. But I do understand what you're saying, Lemon. Like, the franchise is running into a little bit of franchise fatigue because they're just pumping out movie after movie after movie. And that's not conducive to necessarily quality entertainment. I agree with Dragon in the sense that I am fine with them making more movies, and I hope they keep making more movies. Okay, now Lemon. I think more accurately, this is how I would word it. I think that the Skywalker saga needs to die. And that's something that they've confirmed. After this current trilogy of movies, they're done with the Skywalkers. So they're going to like go away and start telling a new saga. And I think they need to vastly get away from the Skywalkers. We're done with Skywalkers at this point. Come on. Give us something new. Please. Not that I haven't been a fan of the Skywalkers over the years, but I mean, I think they've told their stories. We got 3 movies of Anakin, whiny Anakin. We got 3 movies with amazing Vader. Yes, Dragon, amazing Vader. And then we got the 2 new ones, which are okay. I mean, Force Awakens and Last Jedi are not bad movies. They're certainly better than the prequels. And then there's Rogue One and Solo. Rogue One, which was amazing, in my opinion. And Solo, which was enjoyable, entertaining. I liked the hell out of it. So much so that after I finished watching that movie again at work, I thought about buying a replica of Solo's jacket. Because I love his jacket. His jacket is amazing. And I just wear it around all the time. Like, not even for Halloween. I just, like, wear it around whenever it's cold. Just like, yeah, I'm wearing the Solo jacket. You got a problem with that? But yeah, Solo I thought was... I was one of the people that actually liked it. A lot of people hated it. And I openly acknowledge the flaws of that movie. The movie never justifies its own existence. Like, it doesn't need to exist. But at the same time, am I upset that they told the story of how Han Solo got the Millennium Falcon? No. But did they need to tell it? No. They didn't need to. Halloween is on... Is Halloween on Wednesday? Wow, that's fast approaching. Oh, yeah. Halloween's on Wednesday. Would you look at that? Damn. Are you doing it? Okay, is anybody in the chat doing anything cool for Halloween this year? Out of curiosity. I can tell you right now, I am not. I will be at work at Halloween. So, I'm doing literally nothing fun or exciting. So, I need to hear your guys' stories about whether or not you guys are having fun on Halloween. Like, Lemon, you're in a... not fraternity, sorority. So, are you having like a cool like sorority Halloween bash or something? I'm wearing my Ravenclaw robe to school that day. Nice. Classy. If I can get the, if I end up getting my Solo jacket, I'll wear that to work on Wednesday. But, Napoleon Dynamite. Yes. Lemon.
3 minutes.
Lemon, at this moment in time, you are my hero. Napoleon Dynamite. God. Basically, just dress up as John Heater. You don't even need to be Napoleon Dynamite. Just dress up as John Heater. Woo! Ow! And then spending the night at friends because I can't drive home. That is true. You cannot drive home anymore. That is such a bummer, Dragon. That is like a huge bummer. Like, I hate driving, but I would be heartbroken if I lost the ability to drive. Like, I hate it, but it's the pathway to freedom. Which is the one nice thing about driving. It's literally freedom. You can go anywhere you want, anytime you want. Where are you coming? Where are you coming from? Damn. Hey, I got credit for a kill. We were supposed to have a haunted cafe night. Oh, nice. Open mic. But no one came? Did you at least go? Or, like, are you included in the nobody came? That's really sad. I have the ability, just don't have the material. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Her car super died. Ripperoonie. I always say Ripperino, but same thing. Ripperino, Ripperoony. Ripacalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's a real Kelly Ripa for your car. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways of saying rip. Ripperoni. Yeah, kind of like pepperoni, but with rip. Ripperino, Ripperoni. Ripmandu. I have a lot of stupid ones.
1 minute.
Oh, get back here. Where the heck? You son of a... I want to murder you. Get back here so I can murder you. Oh, I'm still... Oh, crap. I have the wrong weapons equipped. Lame. Lame. I don't have my pulse rifle out. I'm terrible with the bow and arrow and crucible. There we go.
30 seconds.
Me and like 4 friends were, but we didn't stay because it was dead. Aw. Aw. But you had 4 friends. You guys could have made it alive. You guys could have made the party drop. All it takes is a few people getting the party going to inspire everybody else to get the party going.
10 seconds.
Haven't you ever been to like a dance party, Lemon, and like nobody's dancing, and then suddenly you stand up and you start dancing, and then like everybody starts dancing?
Defeat comes for a
It's like all it takes is one person to start the bass dropping. Like I could do my shepherd dance at the party, and then suddenly everybody else would start
Not this
partying.
time. Fight again whenever you want.
Maybe I've watched 13 Going on 30 too much, Lemon. Because I was just watching that the other day. I love that movie. I've seen it so many times. And there's a scene in that movie where like there's this huge giant party going on and nobody's dancing. And so Mark Ruffalo and Jennifer Garner go up and they start doing the Thriller dance. And suddenly everybody starts dancing and it turns into this like badass party. And it's like, I wish the real life worked like that. Shout out to 13 Going on 30. It's an amazing movie if you haven't seen it. Ah, why can't I back out? Oh no, that's not good. Wine. A thing I cannot consume legally. But yeah, you cannot consume it legally. You can absolutely consume it. It's just whether or not they would like that you were consuming it is a whole other issue. Opti. I didn't. So I legit didn't. Ooh, 526. That's not bad. Like I really haven't. Patrick's online. Shun the dragon. Now, Opti, I didn't drink when I was underage. And I know you'll probably think I'm an idiot for this, Opti, but I still don't drink. I don't drink. I don't know. Yeah. It's not something that really I really ever cared about. So I never did it. I always felt like I'd become a monster. So like my father. So I decided one day just not to drink. But it never stops me from having fun. Like I can dance and act like an idiot with the best of them. Maybe when I'm old enough, a glass or two with a nice dinner will be fine. Other than that, nah. See, personally, I kind of agree with you, Dragon. But at the end of the day, everyone has to, you do you. I don't drink, but I don't give a damn if anyone else drinks. My friends can get drunk all they want while I'm hanging out with them. It won't bother me. Because I am all about partying more than drinking. So, dance. And the nice thing about not drinking is, like, I can act like an idiot, and because everybody else is drinking, nobody thinks twice about me acting like a bigger idiot than I already do. It's just like, found my permanent DD. What? Dragon, I can agree with that statement. Amuse me or leave. Yeah, I'm not sure what DD stands for. Is that Daredevil? Because season 3 of Daredevil just dropped on Netflix. And what I've seen of it, it's really good. I'm a very amusing drunk. I don't get stupid. I just get more fun. See, Lemon, you're the kind of person, like, you're the kind of person who, like, if I'm at a party with you, like, I'm proud to be your friend. Because it's like, you're not an angry drunk. You're not a violent drunk. You're just, like, Fun! Like, I have a couple of friends where they drink and they just become more fun. Like, if I drink, I'd become the most depressing human being you could probably ever imagine. So that's one of the reasons I don't ever drink. I'm good at having parties without drinking. Designated driver. Oh, I remember that story you told me, Lemon, about how you completely got shit-faced at that party. And yeah, you are an amusing drunk. I remember that. Curious, but not enough to try. Greetings, mortals. Agent Coulson! What is up, Coulson? You back from the dead yet? Last time I saw you, Loki stabbed you through the back of the heart. Oh, wait, no. Last time I saw you, you were doing something else. Never mind. Because I saw you 5 years later in Season 5 of your amazing TV show, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm referencing the first episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Coulson. You've seen it. He comes back to life. Spoiler alert, everybody. The guy who died in the movie and then had 5 seasons worth of a TV show comes back to life. Oh, Coulson. Oh, Agent Coulson. Since you're a fan of Agent Coulson, are you excited for the new Captain Marvel movie? Because I was rewatching the trailer the other day, and I'm so excited that young Coulson is going to be in it. Like, I'm so excited. That was not a random reference, because your name is Agent Coulson. So there is a full reason as to why that reference came to be, and it's because Agent Coulson just hopped into my stream. I wasn't really shit-faced. When I say shit-faced, I mean, like, curled up in the corner with a bag of chips. You know, that's me sober. Like, I'm curled up in a corner talking to, like, 2 friends with a bag of chips and, like a giant Dr. Pepper. Just, like, oh, drowning my sorrows. No, you never said shit-faced. I just chose to say the word shit-faced. Because it's a funny word. It's, it amuses me. That's me every day. That's me every day too, Dragon. Although earlier today for me it was a bag of peanuts. If I could afford chips, Dragon. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dragon. If I could send you one of my bags of chips, I would, but I want to eat them, so I won't. All right. I got 547 on the boots. That's slightly better.
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a family philosophy.
I could do it with fruit gummies, though. Fruit gummies are amazing. I'm all about gummy bears. I'm like the monkey in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Gummy bears! I think his name was Steve. Gummy bears! Like, living gummy bears attack him towards the end of the movie. He just, like, has a seizure and freaks out. That would be me with gummy bears, because I love gummy bears. Gummy bears! Not really. I never really liked Captain Marvel, but a younger self is always good for self-confidence. This is true. I'm a pretty big fan of Captain Marvel as a character. I'm more familiar with the male version of Captain Marvel than I am the female version, but I'm still really excited to see what they do with the character. And I love the actress they got to play Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. She has done some pretty great things that I love her in. So I'm super excited for her. Like, she was one of the only saving graces of the King Kong movie they made a couple of years ago. I'm more like the policeman. Oh, you're like Mr. T in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? I'm a combination of Steve and the main character. Because I am psychotic, but I also love gummy bears. Alright, so let's see. What other activities do I have? It actually was not clear that you were the policeman, but yes, I love Mr. T in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. They couldn't get him back for the second movie, so they replaced his voice actor, which was a real bummer. Alright, so let's see. I don't think I have any specific activities I need to do, but I could launch into Crucible again? I like Crucible. I'm so close to leveling up. Look at that thing. Actually, I'll turn in these bounties and I'll level up. Boom, I leveled up. I didn't realize I finished all of my bounties. That's awesome. Well, all of my Gambit bounties. I'm gonna go see if we have any kind of chip and snack. I'll be right back. Agent Coulson, pessimism is required for a healthy life. You gotta have optimism and pessimism. So I support her pessimism. And you are not the embodiment of pessimism, Dragon. I am the embodiment of pessimism. Although I don't call it pessimism, I call it realism. Because I'm a pretty happy dude. But I always like bring it back down when it's like, yeah, shit's not gonna work out. Alright, let's turn in all my new stuff and see how sexy it is. Oh. What did I get that's new? Oh, I got that's new. Okay. Unflinching hand cannon aim. Unflinching auto rifle aim. That's better. Let's get rid of that. Nice. Okay. So now let's see what I get from Tess. Fingers crossed for exotic stuff. Okay, a weapon ornament I don't need. That's awesome. Gloves that I don't need. That's awesome. I am an essentialist. The counter to an existentialist. Nice. Hey, power to you, Agent Coulson. Like, to each their own. I'm absolutely an existentialist. Absolutely. But power to you, because I respect other people's opinions. Ooh! I got the cat ghost shell. Yes, I actually really wanted that. I thought about buying that last week. And, or maybe it was this week. So now I don't need to buy it. Now my ghost is dressed up as a cat for Halloween. Oh, okay, I'm going to equip that immediately. And I'm going to save it first. There we go. So, take a look at my new ghost shell, people. So it's literally a ghost with cat ears taped on. You can see the tape. And it has that cat eye drawn on the middle.
Need some new
So, my ghost is now in costume. Oh, you got 2 offers for your car. Nice. That was a little while ago. I remember you mentioning that you were trying to sell that. I've been wondering what happened with that. Let's see. Faction consumables in Crucible. Faction consumables in Strikes. Okay, that's pretty good perks. Ooh, a dealership made you an offer, which means they're probably going to short you on how much they're offering. Looks like Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's funny you mentioned that, Opti. Have you seen a trailer for... Did you ever watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch when it was like the sitcom back when it was like ABC, Friday night, whatever? Because I just saw a trailer the other day for the new Sabrina show they put on Netflix. I forget what it's called, like the Adventures of Sabrina or something. But it actually looks really freaking cool. Because it looks like it's not a sitcom or a comedy at all. It looks like it's like a horror drama, like a dark comedy drama horror. But it looks really cool. So I'm actually super excited to watch it one of these days. Like super excited. But it's funny you mentioned Sabrina the Teenage Witch because I just saw that trailer for the first time. And it got me pretty excited. I think all of us, Opti, had a huge crush on Melissa Joan Hart, especially because she was Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I think almost anybody who grew up watching that show probably had a crush on Melissa Joan Hart. Alright, I'll deposit that because I want to keep that. Like, I was definitely one of those people that had a crush on Melissa Joan Hart. Hashtag no shame. Let's get rid of that. That's terrible. Alright, let's go turn in the rest of these engrams and see if anything good comes out of them. Giggity, giggity. But yeah, if you haven't, Opti, look up the trailer on Netflix for the new Sabrina show. It actually looks really freaking cool. The tone of it looks really cool. It looks like it has a massive horror vibe. So it's like completely different from the show we got back in the 90s. Ooh, Electric Violet. Weapon ornament. That looks pretty. Ooh, I got the Magnificent Dance. Have you seen the new Sabrina show on... Oh, Lemon. That's literally what I was just talking about. I was just mentioning how I saw the trailer for. I didn't even know they were making a show for. I didn't even know they were making Sabrina as a new show on Netflix. And then it was like 2 days ago or so. I saw the trailer pop up and I watched it, and I was blown away with how good the trailer looked, Lemon. And I am super excited to watch it. I am like, it looks so good, and you saying that it's so good makes me feel really happy, because I am totally gonna binge watch the hell out of that show. Like, I want to see it so badly. Ooh, I got 2 new dances. Yeah, so Lemon, that show is totally on my list, and I want to see it because it looks so good. Oh, okay. That makes me happy. Thank you. You raised my spirits, Lemon, by telling me that the show was good. Ooh. Should I spend a prismatic facet? Maybe. I'll think about it. Rain Bash.
Come see me again.
Welcome back, Rain Bash. Thanks for the lurk. I always appreciate lurk mode, man, so thank you.
Clean up dust, reorganize.
And yeah, anybody watching the stream right now or in chat,
It will be.
if you haven't seen it, look up the trailer for the new Sabrina show on
Don't get too
Netflix. Sabrina the Teenage Witch
Check
show.
out Guardian.
That's not what it's called, but I mean, it looks really good, and Lemon just confirmed that it's awesome. So that makes me really happy. Ooh, so here's the new ghost shell I got. Let's take a look and see if it's sexy. Lurkers do help numbers. You are correct. I was lurking in Beast Mode Brit's stream earlier, and then I popped over here. All right, so let's see. The ghost shell is not very fancy, and the perks are terrible. So I'm gonna get rid of that ghost shell. Yeah, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That's what it's called. I was saying like the Amazing Adventures of Sabrina or something. It looks so freaking good. I didn't see him on. Must have been just before I was on. Yeah, it was like an hour ago or so.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Dragon's back. Nobody got my no means yes consent joke. I didn't even see it. Agent Coulson.
Eververse isn't just a title.
It was you, Turtle, who told me to watch Train to Busan. It was probably one of the best zombie movies I've ever watched. Oh, I didn't even see the no means yes comment, Agent Coulson. I just completely skipped all over it. I'm sorry, man. I also didn't see the Train to Busan comment. Yeah, the Train to Busan. It's a Korean zombie movie that takes place all on a train, and it's actually really freaking awesome. So, like, if anybody wants to see a good zombie movie, Train to Busan, I would highly recommend. And Dragon, we were just talking about the new Sabrina show on Netflix. Have you heard about that? And if so, are you interested in that? Because Lemon saw it and she said it was awesome, and I'm super excited to watch it. How are you? What's your opinion on that kind of stuff, like horror or comedy kind of things? Just out of curiosity. I have not heard of it. Okay, I think it looks really good. It's characters from they made a TV show back in the 90s called Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You've probably heard of it, even if you've never seen it. But it was like a really cool and fun show, like back in the day, a sitcom. And then this year they just made like a reboot, basically. But it's like not a sitcom or a comedy at all. It's like the trailer. It's like a really dark horror, like dramedy. Like, but it looks so freaking good. So you should watch the trailer and let me know what you think, Dragon. Like, I've been telling all my friends, like, at work today, I was telling everybody, like, yeah, you should totally check out this trailer because it looks good. And it's funny that Lemon brought it up because, like, I've been talking about it for a couple of days.
Too heavy.
It's definitely not a comedy. The original TV show that came out in the 90s was absolutely a comedy. It had a laugh track and everything, and it was filmed in front of a live studio audience. But the new show, it's dark and spooky, but it looks so good. Ah, Lemon. Like, you literally made my night telling me that it's good, because I was terrified that it was going to suck. So that's awesome. All right, so there's literally, like, nothing for me left to do in Destiny, because I've already done all the strikes. I've done the... Like, what's there to do on the Dreaming City. That's the only place I have left with a milestone. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. I need to complete 2 weekly bounties. Ew. Not sure I'm going to be able to do that. And by not sure, I mean I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Alright, Crucible it is. That... Lemon, thank you. Just thank you. Alright, come on. So back to the Crucible. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back to Gambit. I'm going to go back to Gambit. Why not? Horror movies freak me out. Alone, I probably won't watch it at all. Oh, dragon. This is a dragon. Man, I grew up with, like, scary movies. Like, there are some scary movies that do get me. Like, that make me like, oh, God, I'm freaked out now. But for the most part, I love scary movies. Like, it just depends on the scary movie. There's one thing I can't do. And it's scary, spooky ghost children. Spooky ghost children freak me right the hell out. But like zombie stuff, monster stuff, like demon stuff, like supernatural stuff in general doesn't freak me out. But ghost children freak me right the hell out. Like that gives me nightmares. I don't know, something about it. Something about that little girl from The Ring crawling out of a TV really freaked me out as a kid. I don't know. Grades and lemon Oreos don't work too well together. Lemon Oreos make bad grades better, so I disagree. Oh, grapes. Never mind. Grapes are awesome. Grapes work with almost everything. Anyone played Red Dead 2 yet? I've been waiting for my next paycheck to afford it, so I'm anxious to see if it is good. I have not played Red Dead 2, and I'm probably not going to be playing it anytime soon, Agent Coulson. Because I've still never played the first Red Dead Redemption. So, and I own it. But, I won't be playing 2 until I play 1. And I'm not going to be playing 1 anytime soon. Not that I don't want to. But I just have too many games I want to play. So it's going to be quite a while before I get to Red Dead Redemption 2. Ghosts are the only thing you're okay with? I'm okay with ghosts, Dragon. I'm okay with ghosts. It's little kid ghosts that freak me out. Ghosts by themselves? That's fine. I bought it, but I haven't played it yet. Well, I hope you enjoyed, Lemon. Let us know if it's any good. Because I am curious, because I've heard nothing but good things about the first Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I have not played Red Dead 1. Never got around to it. Just, I don't know. I have it, but I just, yeah, it never came up. That's good for you. Little kids freak me out. Both in real life and in ghost form. So, oh God. Scary. Terrifying. You're a horror freak? With the exception of Ghost Children, Lemon, I'm a horror freak too. Like, now, okay, like I can think of like 30 horror movies off the top of my head that I love. Like some of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I really liked the new It movie that they made. I thought it was actually really good. That's what I thought that was a really good horror movie. I'm a huge fan of the original Shining movie. That's one of my favorite horror movies. All the Alien monster movies, like even though they're only partial horror movies, they're still like some of my favorites. The Insidious movies. I really like the Insidious movies. In spite of the fact that there are a couple of ghost kids in some of that. I actually still really like those movies. I'm trying to think of some of my other favorite horror movies. I don't know what your opinion on the Insidious franchise is. Scary Movie 1 to 5, sure. I'll throw Scary Movie 1 to 5 in there. I actually really liked Scary Movie 4. That was my favorite of the Scary Movies. The one where they parodied that Tom Cruise movie, War of the Worlds. I loved Scary Movie 4. I'm trying to think of some of my other favorite horror movies, but they're not... I can't think of them off the top of my head. The Insidious movies are pretty high on my list. Crap, I'm trying to think of Halloween Horror Nights, because there's a lot of stuff there that they do that I love, and I just can't think of them. Oh, fun fact, Lemon. I was going to go to Halloween Horror Nights this year, and Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I enjoyed the Insidious movies, but maybe that's why I liked them, because they weren't that good. I don't know. I thought they were pretty good. Maybe I just have a crush on Rose Byrne. That's entirely possible. That's super possible.
All right.
I'm trying to think of any other good scary movies. The Nun.
Let's see what we've got.
The Nun was
Cabal on the field.
is that out yet? Because I want to see that. That looks really good.
Welcome.
I think that came out, but
My take on the Cabal.
not 100%. People were talking about it a lot a few weeks ago.
Crushed them around. Let's finish it.
I'll have to look that up later. I don't have time to Google it.
Get ready for transmat.
I couldn't get past the first one because the demon looked like Darth Maul. That maybe I love Darth Maul, man. That's why maybe that's why I liked it so much. Okay, I might get a little flack for this from Lemon, but one of my favorite horror movies, which isn't even really a horror movie, it's more like an action movie that just has horror elements, was Cabin in the Woods. That's one of my favorite movies, and it had a hell of a lot of horror elements to it, but it's like a parody of almost every horror movie ever made. And I adored that movie. No, Dragon. Darth Maul did not die in a hole. Darth Maul survived the fall. That's canon. He survived the fall, and he is still alive. Well, okay. He survives up to, like, the Empire and everything. So, like, he survives getting cut in half. It is 100% canon. It's just... Oh, you're kidding. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Well, Agent Coulson, there'd be nothing wrong if she hadn't. If she didn't read or watch lore. Like, there's plenty of things I don't know about a lot of stuff I love. And when I find out the information, I always feel better. Cabin in the Woods was so... Oh, Lemon. It kind of sounds like you are shitting on my choice. But that's okay, Lemon, because you're awesome and I like you anyway. It's just... Ow. Oh, I loved Cabin in the Woods. I've watched the movie like 5 times now. Wow, people are throwing around fool. That's an insult. I've seen some of Clone Wars. Clone Wars is so good. Dragon, are you... Wow, I died. Are you human, Dragon? Because if the answer is yes, then you are a fool. Because all humans are fools. Myself included. I am not immune to this. All human beings are fools in their own way. I almost said it like Rayla from the Dragon Prince. Fuel. She wasn't calling you fuel. She was saying fulcrum or fulcamus or something, which is the dragon word for fire or for lightning, whatever. You fuel. Okay, I gotta say this right now, Dragon. I am totally about Rayla's accent in the Dragon Prince. I was having this conversation with my boss at work about how Scottish and Irish accents, in my opinion, are like the sexiest thing in the world. So maybe that's one of the reasons I was like totally into Rayla, is because she has the accent down. So it's like, maybe that's why I like Brave so much also. It's that accent. It's that damn accent.
Ready.
So I had to refine, because you and I were talking about this a little while back, Dragon. How you asked me like what my type was, and I told you my type was like a pale redhead gamer nerds, like with a dark sense of humor. And I have to refine this. So my type is pale redhead gamer nerds with a dark sense of humor that have a Scottish or Irish accent. That is my type. That is my dream one. Like I've given a lot of thought to this. So yes, pale redhead gamer nerd, dark sense of humor, and Scottish and or Irish accent. I'll take both. If that's even possible, I'll take both. You throw that in front of me, and I will be Brock from Pokemon. I will just, my eyes will turn into hearts, and I will just like lose my mind. Foolish human with a delusion. No, foolish human with a dream. A dream, Dragon Soul of Fire. Or are you talking about Agent Coulson saying that he's God? We've talked about this before. Yeah, I know we talked about this. But I was talking about this with my boss the other day. And, like, I didn't realize that that was actually, like, something I would put as a criteria for my dream woman. Like, the Scottish and or Irish accent. And yes, Brock from Pokemon. If I run into that, I will turn into Brock from Pokemon. Or Totodile from Pokemon. Because Totodile was basically the Pokemon version of Brock. Because he fell in love with every Pokemon that he ran into.
Invaders here. Brace yourself.
But yeah, I really associate with Brock from Pokemon. He's amazing. So much so that I have a shirt. I gotta go see if I can find a shirt of mine. It's like my favorite shirt of all time. And it just has a big picture of Brock on it. But it's parodying the Obama posters from way back in the day where like it said hope. But instead of hope, it just says joy on the bottom, talking about Nurse Joy. It's awesome. Yeah, when I'm loading into the next match, I got to see if I can find that, because I think I know where it is, but I love that shirt. It's like, it might be my favorite shirt of all time. What gun is this? What the? What? Why do I have crappy guns equipped? This sucks. I need to switch out my stuff. I was too young to care about presidents when Obama was elected. I'm still too young to care about presidents, Dragon.
Hostiles at the trees.
But it doesn't mean I don't hear stuff. But I'm still too young to care about presidents. The only president I care about is Kiefer Sutherland in the TV show The Designated Survivor, because that's actually a really freaking good TV show. Alright, I need to equip all my proper weapons. Okay, there we go. And I got my cat ghost shell, which I'm in love with. But I'm not going to equip it right now because it doesn't give me my 10% experience boost.
Sun's getting low and still no primeval. Fill the bank.
I was still being told that I could be the president one day. Oh god. That was back when the American dream still existed, Dragon. I remember those days. Now you can only be president if you have money and influence. Back in the day, theoretically anybody could have been president. Now, no, you have to have money and influence or you will never be president.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
I'm just going to take a moment to shout out the Sharknado movies 1 to 6. I would consider this a saga. Honestly, my favorite movies. So, Agent Coulson. I do have opinions on that. Hang on, I'm reading. The only president I care about is the president of the Zuko fan club. I can respect that. Okay, there's another president I care about. It's in the TV show Supergirl. Linda Carter just got, she just quit on that show. She's no longer the president in Supergirl. But they just got freaking Bruce Boxleitner to be the president in Supergirl. Also known as Tron. So I'm super excited about that. So there are two presidents I care about. Bruce Boxleitner from Supergirl. And Kiefer Sutherland in Designated Survivor. And Agent Coulson. I've only seen the first 5 Sharknado movies. I have not seen the 6th Sharknado movie yet. But I will tell you this, Agent Coulson. Those are not good movies, but those are entertaining and fun movies. They are so entertaining. They are like impossibly entertaining. So I am a fan of the Sharknado movies, but I acknowledge they are not good movies. Oh, I love Supergirl. Agent Coulson. I love Supergirl. Melissa Benoist is like one of the cutest people on the planet. And normally I do not go for blondes. Like, if people ask me what my type is, usually the one thing I don't say is blonde. But Melissa Benoist, I am all about her. She is so adorable. Are they?
Opposing team killed their primary.
They deserve Oscar. I don't know about masterpieces. They're fun movies, but masterpieces? Lake Placid. I love Lake Placid. Lemon. Oh, my heart. Lemon.
Your team's horrible. Just kidding.
My teammates hate me because I'm barely playing, so I like didn't help them at all.
Right, hold on to something.
I loved Lake Placid.
Get ready for
Lemon.
some resistance.
I loved
Hostiles called back.
Betty White in Lake Placid, like her
Hostiles
raising the
inbound
pet
at the beach.
crocodile. Oh, I've watched that movie like 4 times, and I've enjoyed it every time. Oh, Lake Placid. God, Lemon, I've seen like 10,000 bad movies. Like, because I'm a movie appreciator, so I'll watch anything once to determine whether or not I like it or not. So, like, I give a lot of movies chances that other people won't give, and then I'll either like it because nobody else liked it, or I'll hate it because everyone was right and it was terrible. Like, I've seen enough movies, I could become a pretty legit critic if I ever actually chose to write down my ideas, or my opinions.
Hostiles at the trees.
But who has the time for that? Like, who has the time for that? I don't have the time for that. There, you guys can't say I'm doing nothing.
You
I
just
deposited
airdropped
5
and
motes.
taken
I'm
phalanx
trying.
to the other side.
I'm not really trying.
Nice.
I'm barely playing right now. I'm really just playing the game right now just to fart around while I stream. Like, more than anything else. Otherwise, I would just sit here with a face cam and just talk. But I want to be playing a game while I do it. Holy crap, that's a lot of motes. I agree. All of you are more important. That's why I'm barely paying attention or even like trying that hard in this match. That's why my teammates were punching me during intermission, because they're like, why aren't you playing better? And the truth is, I'm not playing better because I'm having too much fun talking to you guys. Well, people. I don't want to say guys, that's sexist. I'm having too much fun talking to you people. You lovely people, you.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
Alright, let's go to the ruins. You should just put your camera in your car or just walk around with it for some vlog type shit. You know, I have been considering that, Dragon. I have been considering something like that. I've also been considering doing like a vlog for movie reviews, because I watch so many movies, and I would love to give people opinions on what I think are underrated films. I got him! Oh, I got him! Okay, I've almost got 15 modes. So let's go see if I can get one more.
Portal's ready. Grab your...
Got it. Wow. That's our Anakin moment from Dragon right there. I'm a person and my name is Dragon.
Invading.
That always makes me think of little stupid kid Anakin. Like, I'm a person and my name is Anakin. It's like, shut up, kid. Nobody likes you. That's right.
Pull you back. That's one.
Where's the other teammates? Oh, they're there. Well, I might as well. I'm a person and my name is Dragon. Dragons are not only male. Agent Coulson, what are you talking about?
Portal's ready.
I can think of like a dozen female dragons off the top of my head. Like, they're absolutely not just male. How would they even breed if they were only... what? No! What? Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. I thought you were being serious. I'm like, what are you talking? You're crazy.
Careful. This is what the Taken feel. Revel in this.
Oh, boom! Oh! Oh no! I could get him!
10 seconds.
Damn it, I'm out of ammo.
Vader's gone. Get him next time.
I almost got all of them and I choked all my shots. Alright. Yeah, tell that to the dragon in Shrek. Thank you, Lemon Whiskers. That was absolutely a female dragon. That was a hard female dragon. Did you ever see that crappy movie, what's it called? Aragon? I think it was called Aragon. The main dragon in that movie is a female dragon. Her name is Saphira. So that's another female dragon. She is voiced by the chick from the Mummy movies, Rachel Weisz. I couldn't remember her name. I enjoyed Aragon 2 Dragon, but it was a bad movie. The book was way better. The book was way better. Like, the books are great, the Aragon books, but the movie itself was terrible. But it was an entertaining, fun film, if you just take it for what it is, a dumb movie. But Saphira looked really cool. Sometimes I just find it fun to say politically incorrect statements for kicks. Agent Coulson, there is a term for that on the internet. That is a troll. They literally call that internet trolling. If you just say shit to say it, just to get a rise out of people. That is literally the definition of internet trolling. Alright, let's see if we can do some good primeval damage before this is over. Alright, I'm getting some good primeval damage in here.
Primeval compromised. Focus your fire.
Ow. Oh, did they really just shoot me through the portal?
Take out those guards.
Crap, I didn't want to be here.
Primeval down.
Woo! Hello. I gotta go. One of my friends is having some issues with her family, so I'm gonna go pick her up and stay the night with. Okay, well, that's you being a good friend, Lemon, and I hope that everything works out with your friend.
Let's pick it up.
I also hope you have a good night. Give her a pat on the back for me. Although don't actually do that because that'd be weird and creepy. But I wish her nothing but the best, and yeah, drive safe. And thanks for stopping by, Lemon. It is always nice to have you around.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Yeah, that is a good friend right there. Like that means that Lemon is a good person and a good friend. Like if there's one thing I believe, it's you got to be there for your friends. Like you got to be there for your friends. Like if they're really in a time of need, you drop what you're doing and you show up. Like, I'm not saying I'm always the best friend or anything like that, but when things get real and people need people need like a shoulder to cry on or like somebody to talk out the problems with, I will make time if it comes down to it. Because I'm definitely not always the best friend. I get lost in my own little world all the time. Ice cream is bad. Ice cream is not bad for you. Ice cream is so good for you. Frozen yogurt? No. Frozen yogurt is what they serve in the bad place. Frozen yogurt? No. Even though I love frozen yogurt. No. I mean, Froyo is amazing. But no, not compared to ice cream. There's something so inherently human about taking something beautiful, like ice cream, and making it a little worse, i.e. frozen yogurt, so we can have more of it. My favorite line from The Good Place. That is my favorite line from The Good Place. There's something so human about taking something great and making it a little worse so you can have more of it. I love that line. It like makes me cry. It's so beautiful. Yeah. That is my favorite line in that series. Oh, I just made so many moats.
And they killed 4 guards. You want to be a bad guy? That's how.
Woo! I gotta deposit these. We are kicking the other team's crev right now. Oh,
Incoming wave at the ruins.
God. This deposited 15 moats. My team can't say I'm not playing anymore. I thought they were saying make legit yogurt worse. No, they were making... Like, yogurt is basically ice cream, just watered down a little bit. So, that's why frozen yogurt's cheaper. Frozen yogurt's amazing. It's just... It's basically poor man's ice cream. So that's why it was perfect for the bad place, because it's good, but it's not that good. But it's good.
Time for a primeval. Fill that bank up.
Time to summon a blocker.
Primeval's here. Kill it and win this.
On it, sir.
Vader inbound. Hunt.
Okay, so I'm gonna run through and try to kill them.
This is what the Taken feel. Revel in this.
Oh, get wrecked, nerd. Ah, you suck.
10 seconds and I pull you back. Invader's gone. Get him next time. That primeval's compromised.
Ah, no!
Everything
I almost
you got,
had him.
Bringing you back. Good hunt.
Yogurt's a fro-yo. Turtle, I'm an idiot. Okay, hang on. I'm falling behind because of the match. Let me finish this match real quick, and then I will catch up on the chat because I'm falling a little behind on the chat.
Watch your back. Invader incoming.
All right, where's the invader? That's the most important thing right now.
Invader down.
Nice. All right, so since the invader's gone, this might actually give me a chance to catch up on the chat. Turtle, I'm an idiot. So you finally realized. Second ignorant comment for the day. Agent Coulson, you're being a troll. You're totally being a troll.
Invader inbound. Hunt.
Where's the invader? I'm looking. Killed the envoy.
Invader's gone. Get him next.
Nice. I don't think they killed anybody. We're doing really well. God, I'm falling behind again. Damn it. I'm falling behind on the chat again. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to finish this round. We might win. We're probably going to win.
Invader inbound.
Cool, an invader. Most dangerous thing we could run into. This is... Alright, I'm just staying back because he's healing our primeval like completely.
Invader's gone. Get him next time.
Good, we have a super. It means we're about to win probably. I'm gonna go pop mine too. We're just gonna finish this.
Invader incoming. You got style, brother.
It was a good attempt. Alright. I can't believe we won.
I put you up against the nastiest horrors I can find.
Wow, I did pretty good. For being the worst player on my team at first, I ended up becoming second place on my team. Okay. So now it's time to catch up. This dragon does not understand human culture completely. What? Human culture is weird, dragon. That's all I gotta say. I don't get it. Coulson, you say such creepy shit sometimes, man. You hide outside their windows? God damn it. Make some hot cocoa, I'll join you in 5. God damn it. Alright, so while you guys talk about Agent Coulson lurking outside your bedroom windows, I'm going to go see if I can find that Brock t-shirt real quick, because I want to show it to you guys, because I love it. Hey, it hasn't launched into the match yet. That's always good. Coulson, talking to girls, you gotta learn small talk. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow, Agent Coulson, apparently everyone just abandoned you. Welcome to my world. Oh, hey. More beanies. I didn't realize I had more beanies in here. Hey, it's got a feather. I got my R2-D2 beanie right here. That's right. Star Wars nerd. I've never worn it because it still has the tag. But I got my R2-D2 beanie. What? I should add those to my collection of things I'll wear on stream. Oh, hey, I've been looking for that. Sweet. I'm finding stuff right now I wasn't expecting to find. That's awesome. I stopped paying attention. I started watching anime. The weather is nice. Oh, here, Dragon. You might appreciate this. So I'm right next to my Brock shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. It's my Darth Vader button-up short sleeve shirt for when I'm in the mood to party. It's got Darth Vader all over it. Yeah, I love this shirt so much. Put that over there for now. Oh, hey. While I was looking for my Brock shirt, I found a bunch of ones I was trying to show off a couple of streams ago. So here's that Pokemon shirt I was telling you about that I really love. It's all of the Gengar like evolutions. So Haunter, Ghastly, and Gengar. This is like top 5 for me on favorite shirts. Like I love the artwork on this. This is, even if I'm female, I can rock that. You know what? I would say that's a unisex shirt. So yeah, I would say that's absolutely a unisex shirt. So I'm just gonna move my controller real quick so I don't go AFK and get kicked to orbit. All right, here's the Brock shirt I was talking about. So it's just like the Obama poster, but it's just Brock, and it just says joy on the bottom. And I absolutely love this shirt. This is probably my favorite shirt. It's a little wrinkly right now, but it's absolutely like my favorite shirt. Joy. So yeah, that shirt I adore. I fell in love with it immediately. All right, let's... I also kind of want that. Well, you should really only want it if you're actually like a big Pokemon fan of the show. My favorite song right now is Joy. I'm not... Dragon, it seems as though when you try to type on chat, you just smash your head on your keyboard and hope for the best. Yeah, but I mean, like, you're a huge Pokemon fan, but are you a huge fan of the show? Or are you just a huge fan of, like, Pokemon in general? Because I know plenty of people that are huge Pokemon fans, but, like, they don't like the anime at all. But like, they love, like, the actual creatures and the games. God. Remember, Dragon, you're fueling his evilness right now, because he's a self-admitted troll, and he's trolling you right now to get a reaction. And the problem is, you're reacting, so you're actually fueling the internet troll. Be careful on fueling internet trolls, because they will go to town. Don't get me wrong, Agent Coulson's a good guy, but he is a self-admitted internet troll. He is self-confessed to being an internet troll.
You just dropped a Taken on the other side. Hope you're proud.
Alright, I'm gonna pop over there real quick. I am no troll. At best, I am a stalker.
Revel in this.
Tomato, tomato. I would say that's the same damn thing. Trolls are basically just internet versions of stalkers.
That's one.
Yes!
Pull you back. Two down. More in the grip.
I just killed so many people. Let's see if I can get the last one. So close. I just killed 3 out of 4 of the enemy team and lost them like 30 motes. And at worst, a good guy. I've detected a lie. I believe I have detected a lie as well, Dragon. But I'm gonna have to quote Wreck-It Ralph here. Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy. I am bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. The only thing I ever want to be is me. Shout out to Wreck-It Ralph, by the way, which I adored. A lot of people have mixed feelings about Wreck-It Ralph, but I loved it. I thought it was phenomenally entertaining. As a video game nerd, I thought it was phenomenally entertaining. Sorry, I was doing sound effects for lie detecting. You memorized too many phrases. Who, me? You have no idea the amount of quotes I have in my brain, Dragon. Like, you can't even fathom the things I can quote. That's a lot.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
I am bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. It's the bad guy affirmation from their little self-help group for worrying about being a bad guy. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph isn't that old. I didn't say it was that old. Oh, because Agent Coulson, childhood encyclopedia. I'm not a childhood encyclopedia. I'm an encyclopedia. I can quote anything and everything. I quote romantic comedies. I quote musicals. I quote animated movies, animated cartoons, like TV shows. I mean, like I quote a little bit of everything.
10 seconds and I pull you back.
I made him pop a super to stop me.
I'm bringing you back. Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
For a second there, I thought you were talking to me, Dragon. And I was just gonna be like, "What the hell are you talking about? My stream's fine. I'm not dropping any frames. My bitrate's really good. I'm barely using any of my CPU." But no, you were talking to Agent Coulson. But for the briefest moment, I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Hostiles at the trees.
Aw, you're gonna make me blush, Dragon. Thank you. Bam! Bam! Damn, I missed. Bam! Oh, Dragon, I think you were AFK from the stream when I was showing this off. So when I was going through my bag of stuff, hang on, I gotta hide.
Get that primeval up.
I found one of my beanies. You might appreciate this because you were talking about how. Oh, R2D2. Yeah, okay.
Getting low and still no
Yeah.
primeval. Fill the bank.
Cool. That's what I was gonna show you. So never mind. Yeah. Here's my PS4 hoodie that I've never worn, but I got it on clearance for $3. PlayStation.
Bank and you'll summon a primeval.
God, I own a lot of
Wanna
hoodies.
win? That's how.
I am all about hoodies.
It's not over
This
yet.
is the pile I've just got in this room right here, and I've got more in the other room.
You've summoned a primeval. Kill it, and the win is yours.
And you think that's good? I don't just wear hoodies. I wear old man hats too. I got like those old man like newspaper boy hats. I got like crap loads of these. Like I wear them all the time too. I love hats. I've always liked hats. Because my entire life I've always hated my hair. So I just wear hats now because it's easier. 10-second latency. That's
Portal's ready.
awesome.
Grab your gun.
Oh, look at this little bitch just...
Primeval
He's just
compromise.
running up with his
Focus
sword.
your
What a
fire.
little
They
girl.
wanted a fight. You gave it to them. You've lost the lead.
Doesn't know how to play
Burn
the
that
game, so he just
primeval
rocks
down.
his sword.
You gained the lead.
Yeah, I own a bunch of hoodies too. Now that it's finally getting cold again, Dragon, I can finally start wearing hoodies without dying of heat stroke. And I have some really awesome hoodies that I love. Hopefully that's another super coming in behind me.
Being invaded. Find them
We're
before
doing
they
good
find
damage. We might win.
you. Your allies invading. Primeval
We got him.
dead.
We got him.
Nice.
Woo! Fuck you, invader. It seemed like you were reading his mind. Well, she can read my mind because we have like the same mind, me and her. I've worn hoodies every day to school since a few weeks ago.
Help you. Everyone else.
I go to a private school, so I got... Oh, private school. Ew. Sorry, Colson. Ew.
Hold on to your ghosts.
No, I have one hoodie. It's like my favorite hoodie of all time. This will take me like 5 seconds because I know exactly where it is.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
today. Okay, so this is my favorite hoodie. Yeah, we are very similar mind-wise. Like it's sometimes almost a little scary. So this is my favorite video gaming themed hoodie. Where are you? There you go. So it's all Mario Brothers. Even on the hood. But it's like, yeah, it just has Mario Brothers characters, Donkey Kong. It's got the turtle shell for, you know, because I'm an existential turtle. Where's the turtle shell? Yeah, this is like my favorite hoodie of all time, though. It's like, I love this thing. And then it's got a big giant Mario patch right there because I love Mario. I wish I owned Mario Maker because I would love to stream that. Unfortunately, they don't make Mario Maker for Nintendo Switch. So, yeah. And I didn't buy a Wii U because I don't want a Wii U. It's the first Nintendo console I've ever not wanted. But there was nothing for the system that I wanted to buy. So, yeah. Sucks Nintendo. But yeah, that's my favorite hoodie. I love that thing. Honestly, private school is really good. I mean, we get much better facilities and the teachers are better in general, but must be American private schools that get the I'm sorry vibe. Yeah, it's American private schools are not good. They are generally not, they are frowned upon. Like, I'm not saying they're all bad. Like, I'm sure there's some good ones out there, but there's more bad ones than good ones. Ugh, burp. Public schooling sucks too. Honestly, the American education system sucks. Like, it is terrible. It is broken and terrible. This is observable fact. This isn't just opinion. Yeah, but also especially rip uniforms. I hate uniforms. Like, I'm not a fan of any kind of uniform for anything.
Half pint taken, headed
One,
to the
because
other
I
side.
look bad in
Portals up.
most things other than black and red. Dragon! Self-confidence, dragon. What were we talking about? Self-confidence. Be happy.
Take out those guardians.
Feel confident about your looks.
That's one, two down.
I just said
It's
no.
you back.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, yes. I gotta write down that timestamp. That was absolutely amazing.
Bringing you back.
Ah. Boy.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
I don't know what I'm wearing. I barely think about it anyway, but still. A shirt and tie and a quarter zip for most of the year. I still don't like uniforms because it just forces you to look like everyone else. And I've always been I try to be a unique person that, you know, stands out a little bit. And you can't express yourself if you have to wear the same uniform as everybody else. So I've never been a big fan, personally, of uniforms just because it denies self-expression. Like, I wear my stupid video game shirts, for example. Like, I'm wearing a stupid Wile E. Coyote shirt right now. But, like, I wouldn't be able to wear this with a like, school uniform. So, like, it just takes away my own little tiny way of, like, expressing myself and, like, things that I love. So that's why I don't like uniforms, Agent Coulson. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with uniforms. I just don't like them on a personal level because of that. Yeah, but having a casual dress day, that bothers me almost more than anything else because it's like, okay, we're giving you permission to dress like a human being and express yourself. It's like, fuck you, schools. It's like, just let me dress like myself. You suppress people's ability to be creative, and guess what? That's how you create, like, serial killers and shit. Like, that's why people are so self-destructive later in life sometimes, because they were so denied and repressed at younger age that they're trying to get it all out of the way later in life. It bothers me, and it's condescending, yes. Yes. I agree 100%, Dragon. It's like almost more condescending that they're like, okay, we're going to give you this one little gimme day to actually express yourself. Like, oh, that bothers me so much. It's like, I'd love to shove that casual day right up their asses. Like, god damn. That really bugs me. Like, I'm so big on self-expression and not everybody being the same and thinking the same that it's... I'm so passionate about it. Well, I was in Model United Nations, so I did debate a lot about like human rights, female equality, like gender equality, sexual orientation equality. Like I advocated for a lot of that crap when I was in the Model United Nations. But yeah, I'm super passionate about little things like that. Like, it just bugs me. Yeah, and I like my hoodies. I just saw your previous comments earlier, Dragon. You like your hoodies? I need to see pictures of your hoodies. I love my hoodies. I got a Superman hoodie that I'm super fond of. Super fond of. I got my Mario hoodie. I got a cool Legend of Zelda hoodie. I've got a Mass Effect hoodie that I'm also hugely fond of. It's an N7 hoodie. Got a few others that I really love. Alright, let's go through here and get the crap kicked out of me by love.
You're invading. Make a mess.
Wow, they're all just hiding. Okay.
Guardian down. 2 for 1. 10 seconds.
Ah, they got me. Well, they had to pop a super to get me, so I'm okay with that.
Almost there. Fill the bank to summon a prime evil.
Most of them are school ones, so they won't make sense to you. I also have a couple of school ones, too. I have one from my college, because I was part of the college newspaper. So I have I have my newspaper hoodie from my college. I always forget about that. Like, legit, I always forget about it. And yeah, what the fuck, I want a Mass Effect hoodie too. Hey, Patrick sent me a message. That's my best friend right there. Coolest person I know on the planet.
Watch your back. Invader incoming. Prime Primeval
Alright, time to
compromise.
run and get the hell out of
Burn
here.
it down.
God, if they had half a brain, my teammates, they would hide from the damn invader. But no, they're just standing out there like lambs to the slaughter while he heals the primeval all the way. They're idiots.
Invader's gone. Get him next.
And yeah, yeah, my Mass Effect hoodie is one of my true loves. I don't have a true love in the form of a woman, but I have a true love in the form of a hoodie, and it is my N7 hoodie. Alright, I need to try to get those orbs. Oh, look at that. I almost got another super. Oh, orb. So close. I wanted to do model UN, but I didn't think I was very good at debating, so I did. You should have tried it out. Like, I didn't think I was going to be very good either, and I ended up kind of kicking ass. We won a bunch of awards in New York for our Model United Nations. We won for, like, best delegation. We were representing Albania. We won, like, best position paper, written by me. Whoa. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So, like, you should have tried it, and then whether you were good or not, you would have found out. And you would at least you would have gotten the experience out of it, too.
Done. Opposing team.
Wow, we lost by, like, 1 second. That's heartbreaking. Like, 1 second. Mine are all high school. I have 2 Lion King ones. Lion King is amazing. Star Wars is amazing. I have a Star Wars one that's a Darth Vader one. Actually, I didn't even think of that. I should show you the Darth Vader one, too. Markiplier. I don't have any, like, internet ones, unfortunately. So, like, I don't have any, like, Markiplier or Twitch hoodies or anything like that.
Get ready to drop.
Of course you have the Jack one.
It'll get hairy this round. Hostiles called for help.
Let's see.
Hostiles at the trees.
Vader one. That you would probably really love, Dragon. So here's my Darth Vader one. Alright, Dragon. Here's my Darth Vader hoodie. I'm just trying to get it organized. Or, like, I gotta zip it up so I can actually show you the artwork because it kind of flops around a little bit. Yeah. So here's the Darth Vader hoodie. It's literally just Darth Vader's suit. Look at that. It's just Darth Vader's suit. It's so cool. And then the hoodie itself, like the actual hood portion, is actually Darth Vader's face. So, yeah, that's my Darth Vader hoodie. I wear this one very frequently. It's so stupid, but I love it. And if you want to be jelly, I should show you my Darth Vader shirt, like my normal just like graphic tee, but it's like the sexiest Darth Vader picture I've almost ever seen. It's so good. Like I may talk crap about Anakin Skywalker, but I love Darth Vader. Like, I agree with you, Dragon. Darth Vader's amazing. Anakin Skywalker was a whiny little baby bitch, but Darth Vader was the man. Pow! 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 I have the high ground! Ow. Stop making me jelly. I want to stop wanting. No, you don't. Why do things just not work out for you, Dragon? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, high ground. But still died. Yeah, still super died. Why do things not work out for you, Dragon? I'm gonna let him kill me. I'm not gonna pop a super to stop him. I think given enough time, things will work out for you, Dragon. Because I want to stop wanting. Aw, no you don't. No you don't. Wanting things is half the point. Because if you stop wanting things, then what's the point of anything? So, like, you don't want to stop wanting things. Because that's the dream. Like, you want to be an artist, for example. And so if you stop wanting that, then all of a sudden, what's the point of school anymore? Like, so yeah, you want to keep wanting things. Like you love video games, so you want like to play them. But if you didn't want to play them anymore, then what would be the point of video games? Material things, but so many good things are material things. So many good things in this world are material things. Like okay, let's say your computer breaks. Are you just gonna suddenly not want a new computer because a computer is a material thing? Just saying.
Invader inbound. Hunt him.
Alright, where's this stupid invader? There he is. Wow. Dragon. I feel so bad for you right now.
Invaders off the field.
Yeah. And truth be told, Dragon, that's like the hard thing for all of us. Like I'm working on that too. Like if I ever lose everything, it's just like I need to learn to just kind of like accept it.
Hostiles at the trees. Portals up. Go take them out.
Yeah, might as well. Even harder to let go of it. Dragon, that is surprisingly philosophical, what you just said.
Take out those guardians. One down.
Ah!
I'm bringing you back.
Yeah, it's very, very philosophical of you. That was a good moment, Dragon. That was a very good moment.
Your enemy called up a prime evil.
It's harder to let go than it is to get.
Portals up. Go take them out.
Alright, let's try this again.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. Guardians down. 2 down. One more in the grave. 10 seconds
Got the
left.
freaking Taken her in my way. Oh! That was awesome. I just killed so many of the enemy team. I approve.
It's not over. Kill that primeval.
Let's do it again.
Go look him in the eyes. That primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got.
He'd be too hard to hit.
One down. You're ahead. Reload.
Ah, I almost
Try
got him.
again. I'm bringing you back.
I've had a couple of really good killing sprees here. Alright, if I have my super... Nope, I do not. Okay, so I'll just try to help as much as I can with my shoddy.
Invaders here. Brace yourself. Portal's ready. Grab your...
Jumping through the portal.
You're invading.
This is the only chance we have.
That's one.
Oh, it's so mean.
You're ahead. 10 seconds and I pull you back. Very
Oh!
Invaders off the field.
Ah, that was so good. Okay, so that was at about 2. I have a couple of really good kills in this this match. Holy crap!
Teams behind. Portal's ready.
I think the enemy team is about to win, though.
This is what the Taken.
Yeah, they just won. All right, it was a good effort. It was a good effort.
Get him next time.
I'm having such a hard time choosing between giving you my complete attention or watching this anime. while I vaguely listen to your stream, but I want to stay life decisions. Dragon, at the end of the day, you got to do you. In all honesty, now that you actually mentioned that, I should probably end my stream right there because I got to be up pretty early tomorrow. So I'll make your decision easier, Dragon. I will end my stream and then you can go to your anime. Both are me. Dragon, you're awesome. I know I say that a lot, but you're awesome. And also, you just talked me into ending my stream. But honestly, I need to end my stream anyway because, yeah, I work tomorrow. But I hope everybody has a good night. I want to thank everybody who watched my stream at all. It always means the world to me that anybody tunes in. And I want to give special thanks to all the people who participated in my chat. So, you know, Dragon Soul of Fire, Agent Coulson, Lemon Whiskers. Who else was in the chat today? Theoden, Rain Bash. He was in there for a little bit. If there's anybody I'm forgetting who was in the chat, I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to do my quick closing statements because I do them at the end of all my streams. So if you like my content at all, check out my YouTube channel. It's Existential Turtle, just like it's written below my face cam or in the bottom left of the screen. I archive all of my past streams there. So if you ever want to watch any of my old stuff, go check them out there. If you ever just want to watch me play a different game or you want some good background noise, because I've been told I'm great background noise. You have a nice night too, Dragon. If you're watching this on Twitch, check me out. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/accidentalturtle. It's all written in the bottom left of the screen. I stream daily, usually in the range of 2 to 6, but it varies a little bit from day to day depending on work and real life. And if you want updates on when I'm going to be streaming or what I'm going to be streaming, follow me on Twitter at Easton Roscoe. It's written in the bottom right of the screen. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of. Now let's go see if I have anybody online to raid. Because I am not 100% sure if I've got anybody online right now. Well, okay, yeah. Agent Coulson was mentioning Red Dead Redemption, so I'm going to send you over to a guy playing Red Dead Redemption. This guy works for Achievement Hunter, so he's not exactly a small streamer, but he's one of the only people I have online right now, and they're all big streamers. So yeah, go give this guy some love. His name's Jeremy Dooley. He works for Achievement Hunter, and he is awesome. And right now he's playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So you guys can get a little feel for that game. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. Peace.